Well, hi there. And today, two scriptures contrasting the character of Saul with David. First of all, Saul said, this is 1 Samuel chapter 22, verse 8, "All of you have conspired against me, and there is not one of you who is sorry for me." And then the second verse, David was greatly distressed, for the people spoke of stoning him, because the soul of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and for his daughters. But David encouraged himself in the Lord his God. That's 1 Samuel 30, verse 6. Well, the difference between Saul and David was simply their faith in God. Saul believed everyone was against him, though he was completely wrong, and no one was conspiring against him. David, on the other hand, was dangerously unpopular among his followers at that particular moment. Yet David did not wait for any encouragement, but rather stirred up himself to remember that God was with him. Faith always causes us to focus on God, not on ourselves. Unbelief looks with dismay on our inner resources and gives up. If only Saul could have lifted up his eyes and turned away from self, he would, like David, have found all the positive help he needed. The truth is that there is a conspiracy behind the scenes, but it is not a plot to harm us. It is a heavenly strategy to do us good. When we are tempted to discouragement, it is simply a temptation to look on our circumstances without God. Once God is included in our perspective, we cannot lose. For if God be for us, there is simply nothing and no one who can effectively oppose us. Saul's gloom was entirely of his own making, and one is left to wonder how he would fare when the danger was real. Certainly, he was paralyzed with fear and dismay at the taunts of Goliath. David, on the other hand, could see that Goliath was finished. The power of encouragement is great and will change everything, but it begins when we rise up inside and believe God. It comes down to a simple question: will I believe in God to be with me in these circumstances? Once I believe my faith to myself, declare my faith to myself, to God, to the powers of darkness, to anyone else who is listening, then the battle is won at that moment. For it is a battle for the hearts and minds of God's people. So once my heart rises in faith, then the battle is won in my heart and in my mind. God bless you.